So today we'll be making a turquoise inlay bangle. I'll be going through all the process steps for inlaying turquoise and making your own crushed turquoise. It'll look something like when we're finished this desert ironwood bangle with little bits of turquoise in there. It really makes the bangle pop. I like using real turquoise and from a source that I know that it is real. There's a lot of turquoise out there that it looks like turquoise, but there's a dyeing process that is done that'll take materials, like calcite or marble or something, I don't know, and they'll dye it and make it look like turquoise, but once you crack it open it's white or a light color inside. So I start with real jewelry grade turquoise beads that I get at the local bead store. I have a lot of confidence that the owner in the owner and what they're telling me. This is Sleeping Beauty turquoise from Arizona. It's a great turquoise color, and it just goes along with sort of the purist in me wanting to use real turquoise, wood, solid copper, no plating, just to have a nice pure product when we're done, and something that I can go with confidence sell to customers and say this is real material, this is real turquoise, and then in the end get a good price for it too. So that's a little bit what we're after. So what we have, we've got just turquoise beads. Like I say, I know these are real turquoise. We're going to be using a to get this crushed down to a powder. I've got a 2-inch pipe cap and then a 2-inch black pipe. So I like to start off the crushing process with the beads in here. When you start with the beads, chunks are flying when you're whapping it with the hammer, and this just kind of keeps everything contained. So we'll put so we got 5 of these beads. We'll throw those in there. Then I've got a 1.25 inch about a 6-inch long nipple with 2 pipe caps on each end. These have been machined a little bit, just so that it slides inside of here. So again, when we're whacking away on the turquoise, crushing it down, material's not flying out. And then we're going to be using I really like a fine powder. I think the finer it is, the easier it is to inlay. So we'll be using a sieve. Just got this on Amazon, the finest one I could find, fine mesh. We'll be sifting it. The coarse stuff goes back in. The fines we save, and we'll be keeping that and building up a little container of crushed turquoise for us to use. Ball peen hammer, and then of course it's pretty loud, so we'll be using safety glasses and hearing protection, because I'll just be wailing away on the back of this thing, really getting this stuff crushed down. Okay, so we're getting ready to start crushing. I put those 5 beads in here. Like I say, we got the pipe caps on this 6-inch long 1.25 inch black pipe. So that just drops down in there nicely. Got the hammer, and then I'll just start whacking away here and get this done. So. Okay, so now we got it broken up a little bit. We can start, take this off, and it's just broken up into chunks. So I'll start whapping away at it with the ball peen just directly and getting it kind of broken down. tap it like this, hit the back side of this, it causes the material that's adhered to the pipe cap to break free and change position. So that's what I'm doing when I'm hitting it this way, is to break the material free from the pipe cap. We're like a mortar and pestle. We're just sort of grinding up, whacking it more, getting it kind of ground down here. It's looking pretty good. Alright, so you get the point. So now we got this, we got it crushed pretty good, so we'll just run it through this sieve. We'll put the stuff that didn't pass through back in. So I'd say it did a pretty good job. Most of it passed through. And there's a different coarseness even within this that'll pass through the screen. I really like this fine stuff, so I think that looks pretty good. That'll be good to use. Okay, so now we've whacked the heck out of this turquoise, got it all pulverized down some fine powder. We'll get this out of this out of our piece of paper here and into our little cup. Okay. So I like to do, turquoise, like I think I said earlier, the Sleeping Beauty turquoise from Arizona. I grew up in Arizona, so I kind of like to keep with the Arizona theme. So desert ironwood, hard to beat for a nice exotic Arizona wood. Great, it doesn't dry very well, it cracks a lot, but that's perfect for turquoise inlay. We got the sapwood here, we got the heartwood, lots of worm, buggy holes and stuff. Great for inlay. Another great Arizona wood, Mesquite Burl. In Arizona, the burls on mesquite grow underground, and and then the bugs just eat the heck out of those too. Dries, cracks, just great places for fill. So selecting your wood. It is a little bit of a challenge to find the right piece of wood to fill with turquoise. Too much void space, and it takes a lot of turquoise, and it can be just a little bit of a challenge to make sure that you have it all packed in there, you have it really full, and when you start turning you don't expose voids and get too much CA. Glue showing through. So you really want to kind of select some cracks, like on this bangle we have some cracks, wormhole, but not just a solid piece of turquoise, not a half-inch diameter void spot or something like that. I think just accents are perfect. So I was cutting a blank for this video yesterday, and I just took a piece like this, was cutting it out, got it cut out with the hole saw, the carbide hole saw. Everything was fine. This was about 2 inches thick. I parted it off, I was getting ready, and I thought, oh, this is a nice crack right here. I'll fill this, and I was turning it, and bam. And a lot of you go, heck, man, it's cracked. Throw it in the trash. No. This, we're going to save this. Okay, we're going to save this, and it's going to look awesome. And we're going to have turquoise on both sides, and then we'll also fill any other voids. We'll be using thin CA glue, your choice. Accelerator, really important. Some choice of dental picks. We'll be going through and using dental picks to pack it in or scrape out, and maybe something a little more aggressive if we want to be shaving off some wood. I guess going into it, starting a turquoise inlay project, just be prepared to spend some time. It will take a while, but when you're done, we're going for a $250, $275 bangle. So I wouldn't worry about spending too much time on it. This is high-end jewelry right here. really unique. Again, that's why you use, try to have some origins of your turquoise. The more you know about it, the more you can sell to your customer. And so anyway, it will take a little bit of a time. So we'll just step through it, and I'll start by inlaying some turquoise.